Hello. Yeah, I'm back and I have a pretty good audio. Nice. Ooh, wow. Hi, Kaisen. Hello.
This morning, a leopard dropped.
What's up? Is there any update on your bot, Discord bot, Kaisen? If you have, share it to me. Hello there. Hi, hi. Oh, nice. Yep. It's like a property. If this device has a property of slider, like if you have the application of our ceiling fan, you have it's for theory. It's at the end of the time it will come under you can adjust the speed by the slider, and this is the turning on and off button, but it is not still not working because I didn't integrated that device part yet right now. So this is that switch part, and now I am working on is a display, like temperature display. Actually we need so how did your interview went? Okay, so just I have to go and change any one of the device property 342. Yeah, so I thought of go into that particular device, if I click this link, it will not redirect it to the page because there is a no page called with this device name. So I thought of doing like that, go into that specific page, but I then realize each device has this kind of only one property. But hereafter in software I'm going to tell this one card as a node. We need to treat this one card as a node. If we handle this way, it will when cool, right? So like for this one purpose, this node will use. If user needs, if this design this design needs different many nodes, they can able to create it using a framework. And that's the thing which I'm trying to focus on right here. So let's do the thing. So UI type is, we need what we need is temp this display. I can understand why that is not. They wanted my Python automation tester, and I have been working on Java, but probably I might have secured a senior tester role. Nice, congratulations. On previous day, I saw visited your LinkedIn page, and I was wondered you are so experienced guy. That's the thing. Nice. You got the error. So many errors. Nice. Thank you for visiting me again and again and watching the live. Because daily pushing me to do it, And another one benefits I watched while I do coding is it was when in live, it was like being accountable. I need to complete this feature today. I need to push it today that way. So I feel really happy to do that, because sometimes I didn't do that way. I was so lazy on coding part, or mischief. So did I spelled it right? So what error we have to see that console. We are getting a syntax error. We will see what that is. So we are getting a syntax error in the first line itself. It's a side effect of trusting in AI. Properties and temp display is that actually okay. Okay. Deciding to not have this here now. I will talk it later. So let no error. Wait for the result. Yep. So nice. 7 people are watching. I'm so grateful that you guys are watching the live. Do code along with me, because it really means a lot. Very nice. Yeah. So only I'm focusing on my UI thing, and also documentation, because when I complete the UI, I will definitely need to. So only I'm pushing forward a lot, and also we have people in our Discord who are knows, mostly they all men stack developers. So I also need them to changes in that front end. I need documentation for that. So still they show error in here. Why? Yeah, I am. I thought I was, because I am, because I want to complete a base feature by sprinting it. I am doing it the sprint method, and I kind of like by checking off each steps to complete. So I already had that sprint. I think I showed you guys the sprints. No. So only I am completing the base setup, and after I set up the base setup, I will let you to do things, and in that base setup there is also a thing called documentation. So I need to complete all things, because of I'm solo and I have little works and college works. I can't fully focus in it completely, and I have 2 days to complete my internship training at my final year. So I'm entering into the final year, so it is going pretty well. Yeah, things. So things happening. So I completing little bit, so little chunk, just not even focusing on the things. Yeah, it's kind of in internship, they also giving a lot of tasks to do, and I focus on this project, and I love building my personal project. And I'm also designing one project which is in a robotics, which I mentioned. I today only like finalize my thing with mentor, which is the robot, which I think of doing is going into the unknown environment without knowing where the things are. Like if you have that situations like uh, if I place that robot in here, it need to go around without clashing. It's called localization. uh, the robot need to identify its position where it is, and it needs to move according to that. So it's in my mind, but it's so hard to beat in way, and I'm trying because that's a 1 month period to develop this project and make a prototype of it. So this is my idea. I want to learn a technology called slam. Technology, not, it's a method called slam in robotics, which is simultaneous localization and mapping. Simultaneous localization and mapping. Robots needs to localize as well as map the environment it didn't know. So I'm planning on do it. I did not know I have the budget to do it or not, because I didn't know how much the component will cost and stuff. But I hope I learn. You know. So I did not also know how to build this big project which I am doing right now, but I'm growing. Little bit. We don't know, right? So wait, I'm stuck here. I will find out why I'm stuck. Say, am I getting the error from here? Ooh, yeah. So okay. Why this line causing an error? I am in a component, and in the component it has property and the temp display. I think we have the property too. Okay, we have two files here. That's a problem. Huh? I totally forgot. The only issue with your robotics project is what to use camera, lidar, and so that the machine can map it correctly. Yeah, but I decided I'm not going to go with lidar, because lidar is so costliest component. Instead of that, I was thinking in my mind with adding a little more sensors to it. Wait, I was adding a little more sensors to that will help, I think, because that sensors needs, for camera. If I'm using a robot with microcontroller, the microcontroller can't able to process that much of incomings with the camera. So yeah, I have in my mind, and it's running so high, and because lidar is so costly, and I need to find alternative sensors to integrate it. So it need to be small, as well as it needs to first I mainly register my idea to my mentor with, I just going to do a localization, not mapping. So when we comes to mapping, that time only we need that camera lighting for a process stuff. Without that, we can go by sensors, like localize its position by GPS or any other common ultrasonics and IR. we have components, but it not have that much of distance to it. But I pretty believe I have good in ultrasonic, you know. So for mapping, we definitely need that camera. So I need to learn and do research about things in that area. Then only I can able to figure out that. So nowadays I just focusing on this application IMU. I think I hear that I read it today in one article in the it called. Wait a second, oh no, I checked out that I read it about that slam in that article name. I forgot. I will check my history because it's really cool. Life Medium. I read it on Medium. Uh, so slam, yeah. There I saw IMU, I think, or I did saw it on any other stuff. Oh, Oddman. No, I think I saw that in localization article. Wait a second. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. I think you have a pretty great knowledge on that robotic stuffs. I so amazed about that. Yeah, I am getting that I'm here. Yes, approach to localization. That you are right. It is sensor based. I did read this today. Sensor based integrates data from various sensor, example lidar, camera, IMU. Here I heard about it to estimate the robot's position and orientation algorithm like simultaneous localization. So yeah, that I read. So I am doing internship in advanced, embedded system and IoT. But I was curious in these areas because it's also included the same thing, right? It also comprises of everything. Okay, thank you for the great information. I will definitely check it out. I am you. Slam. Ooh. Here are some benefits uses IMUs provide initial guest posts. Mhm. So I'm getting a lot of information, and also in the course of doing that project, I was decided to learn that robots operating system like ROS, and I'm moving towards that learning. Also, I came that far that to understand thing it's easy because it's also used the public subscribe method, and the plus point is you can write it, that one part of your code in Python and another part in C++, and it really helps when our micro ROS can have the ability to do work with. Micro ROS is nothing but the ROS or robot operating system, which can have the capability to run it inside the microcontrollers, which I learned, a few days before. And it's way there, but I'm going. So that's the thing. So nowadays the live only is the play live, and the morning is the only morning, you know, morning coding session. This two session only the place which I can able to do this personal project. Other than that, in college, that work which I talked about, and as well as the task they are giving. Yeah. going. So I'm getting still at doing model rocketry. The cat part is left for me to learn, but I created PVC and so which calculate pitch. Yeah, roll from various accelerometer and gyros. Nice, cool, very interesting to hear because I was excited that you also have a expertise in this field too. I love the peoples that explore. And when I start doing these things in 10th standard, I was discouraged by the peoples. You have to focus on one. And when I started things and grow and start to learn things, then only I figure it out they are wrong, and we can have things. We can do web development, and also we can do electronics, and we can do things. You know, people's they are great at discouraging us, and now I didn't give a didn't care about their opinions because I like what I do. Request model does not provide an export name. We have that export name here. Does the file exist? Yes, it does. Yeah, yeah. Don't be discouraged. Yeah, that's recently I learned because when we learn things, the situations came right. I just focus on the exams, semester exams for 1 month and return to coding. It feels like new to me, but after a glance of things, it will came back. So in that time, I hear the words and I discouraged a lot because really we can't do it. But now we know things. Um, so when we tried, then only we can say and that we are who we are. So we have the capability to do it. And also I am so happy to show. I was also learning the PCB design, trying to learn. Actually, I'm using KiCad and GPT as my mentor because he that GPT will do the good structured way of roadmap to learn PCB. So I want one use case for this project which we are developing web, right? Humans disappoint, machine don't. Yeah, really, it's a valid point. So what is the agenda for this? I didn't even give a routes for this project yet. It's a bending, uh, and I am trying to build this PCB for this project, which is it had internal LED and it had a few directly connected sensor, UART sensors, and directly we can connect the temperature sensor in this three hole, and if we need to integrate ultrasonic we can integrate it with using these four pins, and also converting that to C type, and one push button for input purposes. So if we have this model in our hand means, you know uh, I just have this microcontroller right now, and I have things like LEDs and breadboard, but I want to create some PCB like this. I need to make use of these spaces with the integrated temperature sensor, or we have a temperature sensor in this Raspberry Pi. So I want to make use of this part. So that's what I am trying to build. And I was so excited that you are doing the central PCB processor which calculate pitch, YAW, roll from various accelerometers. Nice. And it is nice. And also I was so interested in learning CAD, but we only can go step by step. not that's the thing. We need to do everything, but we need to go step by step. That's what I am going. So it's a previous Sunday side project of mine. I just need this thing because I love it, really useful, right? Also I need to integrate some useful thing and remove, or otherwise I need some SMD here. So it's it's here, right? It's a microcontroller board, and I just have this board for extension of it. You know, uh, instead of we having in breadboard and giving the wire connection, we just give this PCB in design and just connect the microcontroller in these 20 pins we have right here, right? These 20 pins. So and internally it all connected this LED. We just need to upload the code and it all need to do the things. So that's what I intended to do, but actually it uses this process called you know RP something. Yeah, it's a Raspberry Pi processor. Here it is. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, that somewhat you sent and deleted. What was it? Any website useful thing which I can learn from this PCB design? You know, it's trying and going on in the way that my mind wanders. Nice. Thank you for letting me know that doing things. And yeah, I think it confused. I don't have this file because I had two temp files actually. So we'll try to make things done. Yep, still there's an error. Yeah, BPS space created that compile assembly. We'll check it out. Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, great. Uh-huh. I love seeing internal parts. Okay. Development. Ooh, wow. Launch pads. Mm-hmm. Did you launch any missiles or any rocketry? Because it's cool to see. Oh, they have a YouTube channel. I love watch this kind of YouTube videos. Very nice. I will definitely check it out. So, so right. Okay. Avionic. Oh, they also using Arduino Nano or some other. Oh, 80 Mega 32U4. Good. Nice. You will learn, man. Definitely. Yeah, I also decided I am going to design, you know, PCB in KiCad, and definitely I'm going to use it, this what I'm saying, zero PCB to solder my stuffs because I need to learn soldering too. I already bought a kit 6 months before, and still I can't sit and learn. Nice. Yeah, Rubil, what are you building? Yeah, I'm just building a simple IoT interface which have the capability to adapt with any microcontroller, which have the capability to connect to Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which uses our interface to connect. And like things, when I have today, when I was in one lecture, I get stuck in my mind to integrate another one idea. It's like uh, we are creating a pulse of that, right? Like how can I say? So we hear the term PWM, pulse with modulation, in our microcontroller, right? If we created this pulse with modulation in our software, like in web, but it was vague, I think. But you know, every vague idea will definitely grow up someday. So, hmm, okay, I will check it out detailedly. Then we will have a conversation about these uh, concepts. So, Rubil, I am answering your question definitely. So we have this IoT device, right? Like this kind of microcontrollers or any other device that you create and that has the capability to connect with, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and you have that capability to use the MQTT protocol. Then you are good to go with connecting to our front end. Then that's amazing because I'm also building something with ESP32. I bought today. Oh, nice. And I have one side project here. you know, it's using ESP32. Yeah, Rainmaker, and it's a servo, right? I want to turn on my PC because it's my home server, and I need to turn on my PC from anywhere in the world. So I just want to use physical this button, and you may ask, you can use wake up plan or some settings in the BIOS which we can use it to, if power comes into PC directly we can go. And I already have that board also, that smart switch box. I created that for that purpose only. But what I did was, it BIOS update needs BIOS battery, right? My PC doesn't have BIOS battery. When I tried to change it, I accidentally, flip the battery, coin battery, so this polarity, I changed the polarity and fixed the battery. And what had happened means it damaged one RAM slot, and things happened. And I am so scared to change the CMOS battery again. I did not know it, that you know that CMOS battery also, CMOS, uh, that battery place also get damaged. I did not know, so I did not want to touch. So I go with this physical method of using a, what is a servo motor to push that button. That was the easy way, right? That's what, because far now it's my state. That's a no way. And electronics and communication diploma second year. Nice, great, keep going. If you want to join this beautiful conversation like this, you can, I just invite you to my Discord server. You can check it out in my, using this live description. Also subscribe. We will, so I think you can have the capability to, if you learn, because ESP has the capability of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. If you learn that and complete, when we completing this IoT interface, I think, I hope you also can use this application for your interfacing purposes. Nice to meet you, Rubil. So yeah, I am getting a pretty much of great here. Does the file exist? Which file it is asked? So it is asking about temp display. I hope so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have the temp display band. Card property. Oh, here it is. It is there. What happened to this? Yeah, connect with me always. Properties. Yeah, we have this. Actually, I am not an Insta user, so my phone gets switched off, guys. So it's that because of my I don't have charger. It's also the one of indicator, I think. Wait a second, I will come with my webcam. So I'm not Instagram user, you know, because of that reels things. It feels like I don't want to use Instagram, and I don't have the Instagram auto. Also, you can if you have LinkedIn, you can connect with me there too. You know, LinkedIn is also one of the spot which I can speak, and it's also becoming like Instagram, but still I am using it because of the connections I have, professional connections. So yeah, if you have LinkedIn, there you can connect. Otherwise, go check it out my GitHub page. There I have email. You can, you know, that you can. That's also the great part. Yeah, nice. So I came with the webcam now. My phone gets switched off. And it's heating a lot when I am using camera. I do not know why is that. Okay, if you have a LinkedIn, come Robil, or I also have an email, and you can connect with me. That email will you can access that email in GitHub page, which I am having in the Discord. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel. I do daily live. Expect except Sunday. Sunday is the only day I didn't do. Okay, what's your LinkedIn? You have link in description. You can use that. Make use of it. One, but it's like just my name and no followers. No worries. Just send and do a message. I will accept your thing. Or just daily come watch my live, connect, and I have the ability to chat with you, and I'm so happy that I'm chatting with you while I'm doing you know LinkedIn is useful for getting people to connect, but nowadays it's loaded with a lot of fake things and lot of unwanted, not a professional. Once upon a time it's been like only for professionals and business peoples and the corporate companies and stuff, but nowadays peoples are flooded in, and it's also going to the path where, yeah, even though you did not want that post to come into your feed, it will coming. And if you want to connect and find people's, use that LinkedIn. Yeah, yeah, I think now I fixed the problem. Yeah, nice. Oh, what happened? What the heck? Please, what is happening right now? Okay, I think it's been 1 hour 10 minutes, and I have to go. So see you guys for today. In you know, yeah, I am. If you read it in my in description, you can find out what I'm pursuing. I am a final year. I'm entering into the final year. I am entering final year. You know, Actually, there is a not official opening of the final year in college, but I am going to college because I know that I can focus on my internship and training, which is happening. So, yeah, nice. Thank you. Someone is pouring a love towards me. Nice, nice, nice. If you wanna Want learn about Discord? Discord is nothing, man. There is we have like servers. I have invite link to this server, Control plus Build with Jeromel, and there we have a lot of channel insights. In general, like we you met some people in this chat too. That peoples are there, and we can chat there. And I also came inside. And nowadays, I'm most active on this what I'm saying, this Discord server, because there is a no distraction here. If I focus on talking with people, that's the only thing which we can do here. And I show and update my builds, what I'm building here and what is the update. And the suggestion part is here, that I will do post, you know, collaboration. You can do a collaboration stuff. I will soon going to post a collaboration part of front end of that project. Yeah, eventually in future I am building a firmware for that, this application, that easy to libraries also. Yeah, that's a long way to go. So that's it, all about this card. Just to install and create one account and use that description invite link. Click on that, you will automatically join to this server. And here I daily post a LinkedIn update, that means live update here. Yeah, then you can show your setup of the your computer or anything else, anything, your desktop setup, and nice, a lot of things will happen. And I'm also have a side mind to make this Discord server interactive, but I'm in my mind it's going things, lot of things is going on, so I'm just focusing on the single thing. Yeah, kind of like that. So yeah, Blink doesn't give you the free credit. You have some credits, right? So this is an open source which I'm developing. You can install it and host it yourself anyways. If I building it for any other, yeah, same, but it's have a different feature and easier feature for that. And I am, yeah, kind of like that. You got it, man. Nice. Great. Good to meet you. Okay, hello. I am expecting you to join in my Discord because we will connect that more. It's not a big deal about Discord. I also learned about Discord, 1 month before I'm starting this live with my one of my friend. So it's not that a big deal, man. Yep, the same thing. So I'm just getting an error. So just I will go close and do some, shuttle gaming. That means uh, shuttle gaming means is the kind of only place I am do my physical activity. So I'm just going to do it. So good night, buddies. We'll see you on Monday. Tomorrow. So see, I believe you are going to build it, and I am going to be the first user and free for lifetime. Definitely. You know, yeah. Okay, no worries. Ah, very. It's a good deal. Though definitely I will. So good night, buddies. Yeah, I do shuttle playing daily. Ah, nice to meet you. I would recommend you to, because if you are using Instagram, I feel like I give up Instagram around 6 months now. I'm free from reels, and I'm only stuck at one thing, which is spending time on YouTube, watching a big video, but it creating attention span for me, so it's not that big deal. But I also use that to entertain myself a lot, so I need to reduce that too, to grind in here. So see you. Learn Discord, man. It's not a big deal. If you are interested, do it. You can meet a lot of great gamers there, and we have a good amount of people here. Yeah, nice. See ya. I'm seeing.